Hi there! For today's activity, we'll be making Valentine's Day themed crafts since Valentine's Day is around the corner. I have prepared two separate crafts. One is the heart-shaped tree that we're going to be finger painting, and the second is this heart-shaped card with the tulip inside. Both are very easy to do and do not require many materials. The first craft that we'll be doing is the heart shape with the tulip inside. The materials needed for this craft would be a pair of scissors, a glue stick, you can use liquid glue if you'd prefer, a pencil, regular white paper, any size is fine, this is letter size, and colored construction paper. I did make the template of the craft prior onto this white paper. So it's just the small heart, the bigger heart, the tulip leaves, the stem, and the flower itself. I did that on the regular white paper. So I'm just going to use that to trace it onto this colored construction paper. But if you're a good artist, you can just draw it onto the construction paper directly, but I just wanted to make sure that everything would be proportional, so I did the template on the white paper first. I did decide to do a bigger red heart, but you can do any color you prefer, that's fine. I just like the color scheme of the darker red with the lighter pink that I'll choose for the smaller heart. So I'm just cutting it out here. There's the big heart. And now I'm tracing over the smaller heart that's going to go inside that big heart onto the light pink color. Again, you can use any color that you prefer, that's perfectly fine. But in light of it being Valentine's Day, I did like the red and the pink together. And here I have the green construction paper that I'm using to trace over the leaves and the stem of the flower. And I'm just cutting it out right here. Again, the leaves or the stem don't have to be green. You can do any color you'd prefer. And for the tulips, it does have to be quite a few. So I did choose 3 different colors to trace out my tulip flower onto to achieve that effect of it being raised over the card, so to speak, because it is movable. It's not going to be glued down. You can choose any 3 colors. It doesn't have to be 3 different colors. It can be the same color. And it doesn't even have to be a tulip flower. It can be any flower with any sort of petal on it, whichever you prefer. You just cut out the flower, and then I'm going to be gluing the heart inside the bigger heart. And here I am gluing the stem and the leaves. You can do it in any position you'd prefer. Both leaves can be on the left side, both can be on the right, however you want your flower to be, that's fine. And then you fold the entire thing into half. So here I am, I have all the tulip flowers that I cut out of the different cardboard, and I'm just folding it in half and then gluing it one on top of the other. Make sure that they are folded in half, and then you just glue one side on top of the other until you have no more left. Like I said, it doesn't have to be different colors. It can be all the same color, and it can be as many as you would like. And you just glue down the 2 bottom halves onto the card. And there we have it. That's the craft. Like I said, it's very easy to do, and you can do as many or as little of the flower layers as you'd like, and whatever color you'd like, with the heart and the leaves and the stem included. It's up to you. Our next craft we'll be doing is this heart-shaped tree. we'll be finger painting the leaves onto the tree, and we'll be using a brush to paint in the trunk and the branches of this tree. So the materials that we'd need for this are just some scotch tape, a paintbrush, whatever colors of paint you'd prefer, and one paper. You can draw the branches and the tree however you'd want it to look. It doesn't have to look like mine. And we're going to cut out a heart from this paper to use it as a template to keep our leaves the heart shape. So once we draw the branches and the trunk on this one paper, and we cut out the heart from this other paper, and we have our template, we can scotch tape the template onto the paper with the tree, and we'll be able to keep in line with when we're painting it. So I did use different shades of pink, purple, and red. You can use any color you'd prefer. It does not have to be the same colors that I have. And here you can see why we had to do the template with the heart, just so we can stay in the lines, and when we're finished and we lift it off, it'll look like a heart shape. I do particularly like how the red, the purple, and the pink blended with each other, and it looks very Valentine's Day-esque. So right here, I just cut out the scotch tape that was holding the template down to the first paper, and I left it overnight to dry. So here I just took some brown paint to color in the branches and the tree trunk. It does not have to be brown. It can be black, it can be green, whatever color you want your tree to be, that's fine. I did freestyle a bit with this because I did find that I needed more branches. And so I'm just filling in the drawing that I already had on the paper of the branches and the trunk. And I added some more branches as well. And there it is. Thank you for watching.